for your last name, you'll see hundreds of pictures popping up. You'll see people all around the country, different languages, different ethnicities, in terms of groups of people talking about, man, I'm so excited to finally be able to build something for my last name. Here's what our vision is.
You already know. Let's go. B-I-F-Y-L-N. Devil on my soul, you can tell him I ain't selling. Tell a friend to tell a friend, they can use my recipe. Build it for your last name, yeah, they gon' remember me, my legacy. B-I-F-Y-L-N. Devil on my soul, you can tell him I ain't selling. Tell a friend to tell a friend, they can use my recipe. Build it for your last name, yeah, they gon' remember me, my legacy. Build it for your last name. Build it for your last, build it for your last, build it for your last, build it for your last name.
We decided to go on this fast. First time I'd ever fasted in my life. Anybody ever fasted before? No, I'm saying like, no, not eating fast food. I'm talking like fast. Walk away from it. Turn down the plate. You know, that type of thing. And so this is the first time I'd ever done this. This was the year of our Lord 2015. And we went on this fast. And I wasn't fasting for money. We still had a lot of residual income coming in. But I was fasting for direction because I didn't want to talk to another counselor. I didn't want to talk to another entrepreneur. I didn't want to talk to any more of the consultants. I really wanted to hear from God. This is the honest truth. Because whatever I do, I've got pretty much two switches. I'm either on or I'm what? Off. There's no in between. How many of y'all like that, right? And so we go on this fast. No food at all. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Never done it before in my life. Like, I thought I was going to die day two. I'm like, this is too much. And we're fasting and we're praying. So we weren't on a diet. You're on a diet where you just not eating. We're fasting and we're praying. And we were praying together corporately every morning. And we did this for a period of 2 weeks. Never forget, towards the end of it, we're finishing one of the podcasts that we do. It's called Motivational Moments in the Morning. It literally has thousands of people that listen to it. And we finished that segment at 7 a.m. This is 2015. And I get down, we had this worship music playing. And after the song, my wife and I, she was still in there, and I just hit my face. I fell on the floor, and I had never felt the presence of God that strong in my life. I was upstairs so long, she went downstairs and made breakfast for herself. And left me in a fetal position up there.
With the Lord.
Yeah, with the Lord, right? And all I heard while I was there is, build it for your last name. That's it. I got up off my knees, ladies and gentlemen. I ran downstairs. I said, honey, starting in 2016, we are going to start building for our last name. This is what I recognize with most people. Most people, we are so caught up in hustling for our first name. There's nothing wrong with it. Not putting it down. But that's what most people do. Because this is what I tell people all the time. An inheritance is what you leave for people. A legacy is what you leave in them. And I said, oh, I found it. It's not about money now. It's about mission. I want my life to become significant. I'm tired of chasing success. Anybody ever been there before? You got the money, but you're not fulfilled. Matter of fact, I venture to say one of the loneliest or some of the loneliest people in the world are those that have money with no mission.
That's right. That's true.
Anthony Bourdain traveled all over the world. Ate all type of incredible food, right? Committed suicide.
Yeah.
Kate Spade had a company over $500 million net worth. Suicide.
Yeah.
Robin Williams made you laugh for 20, 30 years. Committed what? Suicide. I said, no. I don't want my life to be like that. And so I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is our vision. We are going to build it for our last name. And we're going to connect with people all over the country, all over the world that buy into that vision. They say, you know what? I don't want to just hustle for my first name anymore. Because the truth of the matter is this, if you're honest, how many of you have passion projects you've always wanted to pursue? How many of us got purpose work you know you've been called to do? I don't know if it's in music. I don't know if it's in art. I don't know if it's in fitness. I don't know if it, whatever it is. Some of you got nonprofit organizations that you've always wanted to start. You've got ministries, but you know what? Most people never get started. they allow the start to stop them. They don't have the money, right? They don't have the time because they're so busy hustling for their first name. Many of them, they don't have the experience. They're like, oh, okay, I want to do it, but I don't even know how to start. Yeah, excuses. And many people, they don't even have a platform. So their talent, their gift, their skill can't even be seen or exposed to the masses. I said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our system that we've perfected. We're going to teach and partner with people all over the country, all over the world. And if they give us 18 months, notice I didn't say 18 hours. Not talking about getting rich quick today. But how many of y'all don't mind getting rich slow? That's better than getting rich never, right? Okay? But if you give us 18 months, how long?
18 months.
Give us 18 months. Here's the guarantee I'll make you. I don't know what your experiences have been. I don't know who's lied to you. It wasn't me. Music Soul Child said, I'm not to blame for the games that were played by previous cats. Okay? I'm not him. Not trying to get anything from you. I invited you here tonight to get something to you. You give us 18 months of running with us. 18 months of giving us your best. 18 months of learning our system. 18 months of partnering with us. And here's the guarantee I'll make you. You will be in the position where you have all of the resources required to answer the call in your life. That's been our vision. So now, for it not to be a wish, you've got to take your vision and you've got to find a vehicle. You've got to find a platform. You've got to find an environment for that to come into place. So we started searching. And I got a phone. I said, you need to meet Mark Pentecost. I said, he in the Bible? Who is he? I said, he owns a company that's, he started over in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but he's over in Florida. I said, what part of Florida? He said, Bradenton. I said, I don't know nothing about no Bradenton. Where is that? He says, right outside of Tampa. I said, okay, who else? He said, and a good friend of mine named Mike Patillo. They're expanding their company right now. The company does extremely well, but they're about to take it to a whole nother level. And I said, great, what's the name of the company? He says, it works. I said, no, it doesn't. And how many of us know sometimes you can perceive a thing and actually be wrong because the perception that is the reality is not always the truth. Right? This is why you can't compare your offline struggles to people's online contained successes. Kind of hovers around the kitchen. I had the phone right there on the couch here. Okay? And she hovers around, she hears, she said, who is that? And I told her who it was. And she kind of listens. He said, you know what, Jed? I'm going to send you an email with some of the facts and figures of what the company is doing and where they're about to go. I said, great. She says, honey, when he sends the email, forward it to me. I said, cool. Hang up. Hey, man, I wish you well. I'll pray for you. Go get them tied. You know all the stuff you say when you don't believe nobody, right? You know, we all got friends. You made $1 million yet? Anyway, but anyway, that's not the point. So I hung up. I hung up the phone. He sends the email like 20 minutes later. I get the little notification on my phone. I didn't even open it, Attorney Conrail. I said, forward wife. She gets the email. She calls me in the bedroom. She says, honey, did you see this? I said, no, I'm watching LeBron. Nothing about no email. She says, man, they've done this, and this, and this. And he's saying we can fly in, meet with them in person. They've got a 5,000-acre ranch with a boutique-style hotel they want to show us. They want to show us their plane, their helicopter. They want to show us the 100-acre island. I said, island? Who got an island? They want to show us all these tools, all these assets that they're going to use as war chests to help us capture the mind and the belief of people that they can use them for mastermind sessions to help them build it for their last name. And she says something that was so smart. She says, even if we don't do the business, let's at least get the experience. How many understand you only believe what you've experienced? Think about it. When you go buy a car, you know a great car salesman, they always say, here are the keys. Why don't you go for a test
Drive.
That's true.
You know why? You get in that car, you start smelling that leather. Turn on the AC blow cold. And you pull out, you're more likely to buy because you've experienced it. So now we go up there to Florida. They drive us up to Bradenton. We invest 2 days to really find out what the company is all about, what the people are about.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?